You are live. My name is Joe P from Behind the Cheese. The Green Bay Packers won a huge game yesterday against the New England Patriots, 27-24. Um, it was harder than most games. It went to overtime. Packers were leading most of the game, 7-3, until 26 seconds left in the second half. Sorry, first half. And an interception return made it 10-7. Packers came out in the second half and got a touchdown from Bobby Tunyon, made it 14-10. New England would take the lead with their third string quarterback, 17-14. Packers would tie it with Mason Crosby field goal, 17 up. Then they would have a couple of scoring drives. Well, the one before and they'll make it 24-17, New England. Packers would go on and drive again, hit a back shoulder to Dobbs for a tie, 24-24. And then Packers had a chance to um, win the game about with 2:02, I believe, left in the game. Rodgers hit Dobbs in the end zone. He couldn't survive the ground, and um, then they wind up punting, getting another chance late. But they before used the timeout that really hurt us, and he admitted to it today that it hurt us. So he um, we couldn't get the ball back in good with enough time with about 20 seconds left and no timeouts after they used one on the final drive for the Patriots. Went to overtime. Packers went three and out, punted to New England. I'll tell you, I got to be honest with you, that was a rough. They had a return. New England did to the 50. I was like, uh-oh, we're gonna lose this game. And I was sick. I didn't breathe for about 3.5 hours. I wasn't breathing. And then they did stop him. Rashawn Gary had a great game. He had two sacks, a fumble recovery, knocked one quarterback out of the game. Their backup because Mac Jones didn't play, and that put in the third string quarterback. Um, tremendous game. We need some pressure from the other side, though. I know Preston probably played a solid game, but we need some more rush from the other side. Kenny Clark had a penalty, which was very disappointing. He's very disciplined. I was very shocked that happened. 15-yarder on 2nd and 18 in the game. I'm trying to just kind of go through some highlights now. I am a Packer fan. I'm actually going live for the first time ever. You might have seen me on Behind the Cheese, so like, I'm not wearing my Packer gear. I just kind of try to figure this out. Um, sorry. Let's see what else. Jones had over 100 yards. Dillon, I don't believe he even had 50, but he got some big chunks at the end, especially that last drive. Rodgers at one point was 4 of 14 for 44 yards. He had a terrible first half. Got it together in the second half and had a beautiful drive that won the game at the end. That got Crosby in range for the 31-yard field goal. And Dobbs had a couple catches. Dobbs had a fumble, a drop, and a couple nice catches and a touchdown. Christian Watson had a nice reverse for a touchdown. So our two rookies scored two touchdowns out of the 27 points that we had. Uh, then, of course, the Tunyon and then the two field goals by Crosby. So the defense, again, it's a secondary. I mean, Amos went out of the game first quarter, unfortunately, with a concussion. So that definitely hurt. Rudy Ford stepped in for him. Jair Alexander didn't play again, so that definitely hurt. But the defense, yeah, no, they did not stop the run. They need to work on that run game. I believe the secondary is like first in the league, but they definitely got to work on the run game. But they also, they're not giving up a lot of points. They only gave up 17 points because you don't count the seven that Rodgers gave up with the seven on the interception, six in the extra point. So they only gave up 17 points. So that's a game that they should win, and they did win. Although heartache, stress, a lot of not breathing, a lot of anxiety. But the Packers come up big, go Pack, go. They get the 3-1, and then they go to uh, England, unfortunately, this week to play the Giants. So let's get the 4-1, Green Bay. You'll see me again. Go Pack, go.